welcome to our show. We appreciate you being with us, and I am so curious to find out, how you ended up doing what you do and where it all began for you.
So I'm a third-generation New York City firefighter, and my uncle first got on in the 1950s. My dad got on in the 1980s, and then I got on in 2006. That began my journey in the FDNY.
And when did you first start having these visions?
So I can remember early on in life, after a friend passed away when I was 5, and then a friend passed away at 13, I started to have visions. I would see signs, I would see outlines of things in my room, and I knew I was getting some sort of contact from the other side.
So when you think about getting that kind of contact, how do you fit that into where you are right now? Are you used to it at this point, or does it still come as a surprise to you?
No, now I can basically turn it on and off. So over the years I learned through meditation, basically meditating daily, how to turn this on and off, kind of just like recharging an iPhone. So I did a lot of transcendental meditation, which has helped me a lot because I had an encounter at work once where this actually saved my life, tapping into my intuition, doing a lot of daily meditation. I had an encounter with the other side that actually saved my life and my coworkers' lives.
So with you, it's more so you are able to see things on the other side and people that have passed. It's not things about the future, correct?
It's both. It started as connecting with the other side, and then future events started to happen. As I would start to do psychic readings on people, I would see numbers, dates, times, and then I would tell people about events that would come based on these numbers, and a lot of these events would come true and happen. So yes, absolutely. I feel the future is flexible.
And when you talk about the future and having your background, being part of, helping the community in New York City and being a firefighter, how does that kind of go hand in hand?
So as a New York City firefighter, you get the call, you go into a building, you're not asking anyone where they're from, what their political background is, and nothing. You just go in and you help anybody at any time. So I took that same mindset into what I do now as a psychic medium. And I don't care where someone's from, what their background is. I'm here to help. I'm here to help anybody. And a lot of people are coming to me in all sorts of scenarios in life that they never planned on, because, we're living here on Earth, and then you never know what could be taken away. And anytime that someone transitions, they never planned on it happening. This just happens, and then the family has to deal with this.
How do you plan on using these abilities to truly help people within New York City or all across the nation?
So due to social media and the internet now I've been doing psychic readings worldwide for about the last 16 years. And I did this for about the first 12 years on my days off from the firehouse. So I'd go to the firehouse, work, and then anytime I had off during the day, on the weekend, I was reading coworkers, their wives, their relatives, just trying to help them in any way that I could. To now, with the internet and going online and doing interviews, I've read people in the Middle East, Switzerland, Australia, New Zealand, you name it, every country above and beyond. So the internet is quite a gift to connecting with people and helping people worldwide.
What do you want people to get from your story that are watching at home?
So I never planned on this happening. I didn't know what would happen. I didn't know how this would happen. It kind of just happened. And if it could happen to me, it could happen to anyone. And everyone has talked about or is familiar with that sixth sense, that thing that kicks in sometimes when you're about to be in great danger or even great joy. Sometimes you just get this extra sense. Listen to that, because that thing that is coming in, I feel that really, if you listen to that and you can harness that the right way, you could walk into an environment proactively and prevent a crisis or something dangerous to happen. And I know the New York City Fire Department, the Los Angeles Fire Department, they're now doing mindfulness training, meditation training, Qigong training. This is all along the same lines to tap into that sixth sense, to that extra thing, to be better prepared a day at a time.
Have you ever tried to help authorities with a case because of these abilities?
Yes. So I've had local law enforcement, whether it's in Australia or even in New York, come to me, to even on the federal level. I've had people who were retired that are just still looking into cases. And I've had people reach out to me that are trying to find a loved one that is missing. and they haven't been able to find it for 20 years, 30 years. So yes, anything and all and everything in between can come. And I know that this gift can be utilized to find a loved one, connect with the other side, find someone that possibly is missing. Two, I would say most likely highly predicting the future, because I believe that we have some sort of free will. So it is flexible, it is bendable, your future, and you have the right to choose which route you want to go. And I help people give a blueprint or an outline of what route to go.
And if you could read me, what would you read?
So yes, so I would read you initially and say, I see that your career is expanding. I see you going above and beyond. I see you eventually traveling internationally. You definitely have some loved ones that are on the other side, but of course, I don't know how deep you want me to get into that live on air, but yes, I see someone around you with an A or a Q. Those two letters are coming through, but I see that you've traveled, but your traveling isn't quite yet done, and it's going to get very, very expansive. I'm sensing down somewhere in Arizona, and then even out of America, going down just past the American border into that Mexico area, and then even the Caribbean. That's just what they're showing me here. So if you have any aspirations for doing anything like that, I would say go all in with that, because people, another thing too, so based on someone's birthday, I can tell them a ton of what they're going to do and what they should be doing as well. But intuitively, yes, that's what I'm seeing. A lot of expansion, a lot of growth, and you taking what you're doing globally and traveling a ton in 2026.
Okay, so you're saying it's not like a vacation to Mexico, it's more so travel.
No, 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 no. This is professionally, okay? So I read a lot of people that are actors, actresses, musicians, all sorts of people, and they want to know, am I going to be traveling? What am I going to be doing? And I will give them my impression of what I'm seeing, what I'm feeling. Yes, I just see this expanding with the work you're doing, physically traveling, literally traveling and expanding a lot in 2026 and in the next 18 months.
And when you say somebody with an A and Q, that's the letters that you're just seeing, or you're seeing somebody around?
Yes. So I was getting the letter A and the letter Q. So that usually is someone's initial, first or middle initial is some sort of initial or important initial that is coming through. That is just the letter I'm getting, A or Q. That's what I keep seeing, AQ, AQ.
Gotcha. Well, that's really cool. Thank you so much. We really appreciated you being here and giving us your insight. So, a couple of years from now, what's the goal that you want to accomplish with these abilities?
Well, when people come to me, we sit for an hour and there's a lot that goes on, right? We go very in depth with things. We get very intimate with this. And just like I talked with you about sharing what you're doing and going worldwide, same thing. I want to reach globally and go on a scale and reach this out to everybody all over the world to share that we are not alone. No matter what goes on, you are loved eternally, unconditionally. Our loved ones on the other side, they are not mad, they're not angry, they just want you to be happy and live your best life, literally. So use that as a drive, use it as an inspiration to keep going and literally live out your best life and take a risk, take a chance, a safe one, of course, but go and do something that you know they would want you to do and be happy.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Psychic Andrew, for joining us. We really appreciate your presence on our show and your energy. We're going to go ahead.